Greetings one and all, welcome to the kitchen here today. Going to be making something a little bit different, a little bit nice I think, easy, delicious. So I'm going to be making baby octopus cooked in a sort of a Spanish style, and yeah, I'm going to be cooking this octopus sort of in two stages. So first stage is going to be a bit of a braise, a longer braise, and then I'm going to be finishing it off under the grill. So let's get into it. First thing I need to do is make my braising liquid. So I've got here one onion I'm going to put in there that I've just roughly chopped. So none of this has to be finely chopped or anything like that, because we're going to be discarding this after we've braised the octopus. I've got a couple of cloves of garlic that I've just sort of crushed a little bit with the back of my knife, just slightly. I've got a slice of fennel bulb here that I've just, again, roughly sort of sliced up a bit. I've got a bay leaf, and that goes. And I'm going to add to the braising liquid a little bit of olive oil. About 1.5 teaspoons of smoked paprika. And now we're just going to add about a cup of white wine. I've got this, it's actually a nice looking Spanish wine that's got some little overtones of fruit and all that in it, but any sort of dryish white wine you can get will do for this. So yeah, I want just about a cup of that, and I recommend getting a nice wine so that when you're left with most of the bottle, you've got something nice to drink afterwards. So I'm just going to mix that paprika into that to start with. And we'll just get that up to a boil, and then we'll introduce our octopus. Alrighty guys, that's just coming to the boil now, so now I'm going to introduce my baby octopus. So I've got here about 3/4 of a kg, about 750 grams of yeah, baby octopus like that. I had to buy these frozen, but that's cool. I've given them a good wash, and I'll just introduce those to our liquid and just gently stir them in a little bit like that. Now they're sort of sitting on top, some moisture will come out of those, but I will just add just a little bit of water to that liquid as well. And again, what I'll do now is I'll bring that to the boil, but as soon as it gets to the boil, I'll turn it down to a low simmer, and I'll just braise them away for, not sure, they're not very big octopus, so maybe half an hour to 3/4 of an hour. Oh, one thing before I go, we do want to season it as well at this stage, so yeah, just a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. Never too early to start introducing some seasoning. Alrighty, so my octopus there, yeah, it's been braising away there for about 40 minutes or so, so it's looking quite good. I did actually just stick a knife into one just before, just so it's feeling quite tender, so it's time to enter the next phase of this, which is to turn the heat off. And what I'll do now is I'll let those octopus cool while they're still sitting inside that liquid. So I'll let the liquid and the octopus cool to room temperature. Once they're to room temperature, I will then, again, keeping the octopus in the liquid, I'll put them in the fridge and just leave them to sit in that liquid for a bit longer, maybe for another hour or 2 hours at the most, something like that. So I'll do that, and I'll see you then. Alrighty guys, yeah, so I've taken my octopi, whatever you say, out of that poaching liquid now, and I've sort of semi-dried it best I could with some paper toweling, and then I've just now lightly brushed them with some olive oil. You can see they're sort of gone a little bit of a reddy colour, just taking on a bit of that paprika flavour. So what I'm going to do now, I've got them on this rack, I'm going to put them under a hot top down grill or broiler and just try and char them up a little bit, try and get a little bit more burning sort of flavour on them. They are cooked, but this is just to try and get a little bit more of that sort of barbecue type flavour. If you can hear that sizzling in the background, that's just some, I'm going to have with this some button mushrooms, and I'm just sautéing away there, and a few nice bits of salty halloumi. Alright, I'll get these under the grill and then we'll get them out and we'll see how we're going. Okay, just while our baby octopus is grilling away there, I'm just going to make a quick sort of dressing, sort of saucy thing. I'm just going to coat these in, coat them in when they come out. So I've just got a good slug, probably a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to put in about the same lemon juice, freshly squeezed lemon juice, a good handful chopped parsley, and just a bit of salt. And that's it. It's very, very simple. So yeah, once I get the octopus out, I'm just going to throw them in there and toss it all through, just to give them a nice coating, sort of flavour, fresh flavour. Alright guys, I'll get back to you then. They're quite warm. I'm using my hands here. Ooh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Just get them in there. Some of those tentacles are going a little bit nice and crunchy, which I wanted. Looking good. So there, just stir them through now. If you wanted to, you could obviously let these cool a bit and put them in a salad, and that's actually a nice dressing for a salad as well. But I'm actually just going to eat mine warm here, like I said, with some button mushrooms and some herb infused halloumi. That's about it, guys. Let's get my parsley back in there. Try and get some parsley over them. Alright, looking good. I'll serve some up and get back to you. Alrighty, time to eat. Been looking forward to this. So I'll just try a bit of my octopus here. It's nice and charred up, as you can see. See if we can get some focusing happening. There we go. Looking good. Let's try it. Absolutely delicious. Really, really, really yummy. Now, as you can see, I've just, like I said, I decided to just do some fried halloumi with it. Nice and salty, and just sauteed some mushrooms and some thyme and garlic.
Goes really, really well with it. But yeah, definitely the star of the show is this octopus. I'll just have another bit. Actually, I might have a bit with a bit of the halloumi. Yum. That's so good, guys. All right. Thanks for watching, as always. Really, really appreciate it. If you watched this far, and yeah, if you haven't subscribed, think about hitting that subscribe button. Subscriptions have stalled for about the last 3 or 4 weeks. That's all right. It's no big deal. I'm still enjoying it anyway. Making nice food and videoing it. And if you have subscribed, thanks a lot, guys. Really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.